Well, welcome back to our YouTube channel, John 14:6. Thursday, April 5th. I hope you're having a great day. Hoping the Lord is blessing you abundantly. Today, we're going into the Gospel of Luke. We're going to be talking about chapter 16 and verse 19 onward. We're actually talking about the story of Lazarus and the rich man. Now, a lot of people make a lot to do of the fact that this is not actually labeled a parable. I'm not going to jump into that and say one way or the other because it really doesn't matter, because I know whether there was such a person as Lazarus or whether Jesus was telling people what happens after death is the truth. So it really makes no difference whether it's factual or it's just a story to tell us what happens. You believe what you like, but listen to this. Starting in verse 19. There was a certain rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. There was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in the water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. That's all as far as we're going to go into that, because I want to make it very clear to those who have not been born again, this is your destination. Now, Abraham's bosom is no longer there. Those people have been taken with Jesus into heaven, into the presence of God the Father. They could not go to heaven until their sins were paid for, but now they can walk into the very presence of God. But hell is still there. It's a place of torment. This man knew, was aware, is conscious, and was tormented. He wanted someone to just dip their finger in water and put it on the tip of his tongue. He was that bad off. He was that bad. That man did not go to hell because he was poor, and Lazarus did not go to Abraham's bosom. He didn't go there because he was rich, and Lazarus didn't go because he was poor. Lazarus went there because he followed the law as best he could in that day. The rich man did not. And we have no indication that this rich man showed any mercy on Lazarus. Never helped him, never tried to clean his sores, to make him comfortable, to give him food. He selfishly focused on himself for his entire life. And he wound up in hell. That's what self-centeredness does to you. We can't help being self-centered. We're born that way. It's called a sin nature, human nature, original sin. Call it what you want to. That's the problem. You can't beat it. And neither could I. But Jesus took it and nailed it to his cross. And when he came into my life, he changed me. Oh, so you're perfect now? No, but I've got a choice. I have the power to fight that sin nature, whether I do or not. Well, I know I'm running over on my time, but it's important that I get this message across to you. You should read that passage about Lazarus. That's the peak inside of hell that Jesus, God Almighty, has given us. We're all one heartbeat away from eternity, whether it's in hell or in heaven. I urge you to come to Jesus Christ if you're not born again and give your life to Him. I'll be praying for you. I ask you to pray for me in our ministry here. Well, God bless you, and we'll see you Friday.